Russell Woods, in case you don't know, and we're here at the Adawehi Institute. I'm here to get you ready for tomorrow. Every Wednesday, as a community, Adawehi meditates on a particular heart energy, and you can join in. If you're not already signed up, go to our website and get on our mailing list. We'll send you the energy every week, and you can meditate with us. This week it happens to be resonance. Resonance is a super important energy. We're going to talk about what it means. Resonance is vibrating together. Each of us in our essence is an energy being, and energy vibrates. And since we are all part of a big oneness, we long to vibrate together. This can be a powerful thing. It can also get in our way if we vibrate at the wrong level. Our technique tonight does not come from a martial art. It comes from a self-defense system, and that is a little bit of yoga. I think of yoga as a self-defense system because it helps to protect your joints and your structures. It keeps you from falling prey to damage, from overuse and outside forces being applied to your body. So it's sort of a self-defense system, although it's not a martial art. In yoga, there are postures, asanas, poses, some people call them, and they relate to opening up specific energy centers or chakras. Each of those chakras has a sound because it is a vibration. Remember, you are just a collection of vibrations. And there is a posture that is designed to help stimulate that vibration. We're not going to look at all of those because you don't understand Sanskrit. It wouldn't do any good to tell you all the different words you're supposed to say. But suffice it to say that your energy centers are a scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do would be an easy way to remember it in our English instruction. So we're going to look at the sound necessary to open one of those chakras, and we are going to look at a pose that helps open one of those chakras. Why? Because, as I said, resonance is part of who we are, and we desire it all the time. We can be tricked into getting stuck in our lower bodies, stepping away from who we know ourselves to be in our heart. Our true self can be pushed aside because we so desperately want to connect with somebody. And if they are coming at us from one of their lower chakras, say they are very upset, it's real easy to get upset with them because it feels like you're vibrating together. It feels like you have that resonance that you crave. So if somebody gets in your face and starts calling you names and saying that your political ideas are wrong and that you don't know how to take care of your pet and they belittle you in some way, it's so easy for you to go right there to that vibration with them and get upset right back at them. Now that's not going to do anything. It pulls you away from who you know yourself to be. Perhaps you created that situation so that you could be peace and test yourself in the middle of a chaotic situation. Perhaps you created it so that you could be understanding and you would need to practice in a challenging situation where nobody's understanding each other. We create things to help us grow and learn and anchor a particular part of who we are. And if we're living from our heart, we will use that opportunity. And we'll say, oh, this person doesn't understand me, so I'm just going to bring some understanding to this moment. Or this person is totally upset and I can see that they've had a hard time. I'm going to bring some compassion to this situation. Ideally, that's what you do, is live from who you are in your heart. But seldom do we match up to the ideal. We have all sorts of little catchphrases. What would Jesus do? Take a breath and remember who you are. You know, we have all these things to help us remember to come from who we are. But often as not, if somebody's upset, bam, you're right there with them being upset back at them. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't help you stay centered in who you are. It doesn't help you bring your gifts. But it's that false feeling of we connected on something, we're resonating. And in a sense you are, but you're resonating on the wrong level. You're not resonating from who you are, you're resonating from one of your lower bodies. Many bad relationships are created this way, where people just judge each other back and forth, or have little fights where they passionately erupt in reactive emotion, and then somebody else erupts back. And then later they're like, honey, what was going on? That's not who I am. I know that's not who I am either. But something just felt so good about getting in there and totally being on that level with the other person. So we want to help you resonate in a different way tonight. We want to get you to resonate from your heart instead of getting sucked into the upset or the judgment or the physical habit of somebody else. What we're going to do is call on the sound of your heart chakra, which, if you remember, do, re, mi, fa, is a ah sound. I don't say fa because that's got too much tongue in it. I just say ah. Just like somebody's got a tongue depressor and they're looking at your tonsils and they say ah, and you go ah. And we're going to add to it the yoga pose that goes with that heart chakra, opening it up, is lion pose. And it just looks like this. You just kind of stick your tongue out like you're a lion. If you've ever seen one of those stone lions in front of the library, that's what they're always doing. So we're going to go ah. And you got to play with it a little bit until you get it down here in your chest. Go ah. Exact tone that resonates in your chest. Practice it. There it is, right there. I can feel it in my chest. Why is this important? Because it feels like you're responding. Somebody goes, hey man, you don't know what you're talking about. The first thing you want to say is, screw you, buddy. But what if instead of going, screw you, you went, It feels like you just flipped them off, doesn't it? It's satisfying. But instead of pulling you into your emotions, it pulls you into your heart. Practice it tonight in front of the TV. Turn on some news on a channel that you don't like, that has different political views than yours. Listen to the news, and every time you want to go, oh, fuck you, man, and you just want to scream at the screen and throw a brick, instead go, Practice responding so that it becomes a habit. It feels almost as good as going, up yours. Do that lion pose. Let the tongue come out. Let the sound resonate in your chest. You will get in the habit of responding that way. And it feels just like you're going, hell no, that's stupid. Say hello to your mother for me next time. Some horrible insult like that. But instead, it's pulling you into your heart. You're getting to resonate from your heart instead of from your lower emotions. Practice that as a self-defense technique. You'll be glad you did. If you like this stuff, stay tuned for more Trinity.